the Lord's Prayer. We'll go from there. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Okay, this is fun. We'll be heading out to Richmond. So for some who are at the Richmond event that hear about Magic Secrets, this will maybe your first Magic Secrets podcast. It's a great show. We love what we do, and we have a lot of fun with it. Quick note about the introduction. It was interestingly enough, actually first started hearing the Lord's Prayer from my wrestling coach, and I at the time I was an atheist. My wrestling coach, Coach Folio, was a great coach, and I actually secretly really liked it. I thought it was pretty cool. Later on, David Mills kind of testified to me in a particular way. I wound up converting, becoming Christian, and so still to this day I say it, but it's also just kind of always liked it when I wasn't. Okay, we've got a great podcast lineup for today, a great show lineup for today. It's a little bit extra crazy on this end because we are trying to prepare and do something a little bit special for the people going out to Richmond for the 10K event out there. It's going to be exciting. We've got some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Cowabunga guys, Cowabunga dudes. We've got a great show ahead. We fire up the pizza. We're gonna have a great time here on this event. I think we have Tokyo Gary on for the first time since his return from Japan. So a successful trip to Japan and Philippines, also a trip out to Milwaukee while he was at it. So really glad to have Gary out here. I'm going to see Lawrence. I think it's going to wind up being Friday night, so that'll be exciting. And we got Smitty on. Smitty, how you doing? I'm going to see you for the first time since we started OMG, the first time since 2013.
Yeah, no, I just slid in sideways. I forgot about everything today, so I had another commitment I had to slide into, and I just got home.
I understand. I appreciate you getting back. It's going to be exciting seeing you this weekend. We have the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle set. I know you've been doing some testing. We're going to try to lean as much in as we can. I'm going to do a little bit of lesson and explanation at the top of the show, and then I'm going to actually ask Bryn to play a little bit of over the shoulder for us, with us and so forth, with Smitty's guidance and so on. So it's going to be a great show. Sometimes we do over the shoulder on the show. David Mills and I are effectively, I think, the ones that invented it. There's two decks we're going to look at today. But sometimes we do it on the show, sometimes we don't. We're going to be looking at Cool but Rude in the new from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the old Monolith Lessons deck. So we'll look at that. And we're going to be looking at my favorite, Michelangelo shuffle now. Good old Isengard shuffle with a twist, with a pepperoni twist, I guess. And I'll tell you, it's really explosive. The combination, I underestimated how big, how much more dangerous. Michelangelo really makes your Mr. Green so much more dangerous. So we're going to talk about that. I really had a lot of success. I think I went something like 10-1 in my first 11 games or something like that with this deck. And so in single games on plat. So I think it's really got some potential. Gary, I don't think we have your microphone yet. So if you're going to join us via mic, let us know. But it's great to see you here.
There he is.
Want to hear from
Hey guys.
Gary before we go into things. How, man, you've been back from your globe trotting. How was your trip? I know you're getting ready for Richmond. I'm going to get to see you for the first time since Orlando.
Yeah, no, it's been great. Like I said, it's 5 different time zones in 1 week before an RC is pretty rough. But I've been talking to the guys and then getting ready for Richmond this weekend. Tried a different deck last week at the RC. Had a bad round 1 matchup where the deck performed. It did well, but then the deck. It's clunky, but a lot of the guys that saw it at the table was like, wow, because I did swing with the Nova Hellkite for 12 with double tentacles on it. Yeah, and my opponent was like, what? Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
Oh,
dangerous
is
stuff.
that what you're playing in Richmond, or are you going
yeah,
to be?
I played that at Richmond. I lost against Blue White Tempo, Blue Black Demon, and then it was Harmonizer twice. So the Harmonizer deck is pretty crazy. Even mono green's Harmonizer
Yeah,
can go off with the wagon. I died on arena by a wagon with a Harmonizer trigger.
yeah. No, it's real. They can get on you in a hurry. Okay, so this general deck, the way this is built, again, if you're new to the show, we have a few deck archetypes that we typically follow in standard and go over them, but we also often test out new decks, but we like to kind of stick to some things that are relatively consistent. We've had a ton of success. We had, I think, 6 players in the top 100 of Arena with something along the lines of a Badger Mole Cub deck. We have, we call them Isengard shuffle decks because of the trees at the end of Lord of the Rings, stomping on Saruman's tower and everything like that. They were doing the shuffle. I did get some big shuffle hits in today. Again, Michelangelo, he really gets outsized. Bryn, do you happen to have the cards on your account to play this deck?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, I figured you would. And so what to look for? I was thinking through. I played one of these on turn 2. Like turn 1, I played like an elf and I got obliterated. Turn 2, I played Michelangelo. He didn't have another removal. I made him a 3/3 on turn 3 and attacked. Turn 4, I cast Mr. Green. It sounds like a pretty pedestrian game at this point, but now I'm attacking with a 5/5 Michelangelo, and Mr. Green is a 3/5, right, instead of just a 2/4. And then the next turn I attacked for the win. It was like at that point Michelangelo became a 9/9, and Mr. Green was attacking for 7 more because of course he added 3. I know I just threw a lot of math at you, but anyways, at the end of the day, turn 5 with a very slow draw, I was attacking for whatever that is, 16 points of damage, and did manage to take the win. So this deck can really get on you. I played a lot with the rune mechanic. So basically, what we're trying to figure out here with this type of deck is, you're going to try to do the typical keeper thing that David Mills invented all the way back in 1995, which is to accelerate, get your mana down as fast as possible in the first turn or so, and then try to be able to react a bit, from there to be able to kind of punish your opponent for making moves from there because you're kind of ahead. So you kind of go all in on getting ahead and then try to slam the door shut. Now, Smitty, there's something that you're a really big believer in. A lot of your builds will have a way of, like, for example, you're a huge fan of Craterhoof, and I'll pull him up right now. I know I don't have him in this deck, but although I did think about him. And what Craterhoof does is he ends the game that turn, typically when you cast him or harmonize him or whatever, get him into play. Usually that's gonna be a little later. Smitty, what I found Michelangelo was doing in my testing was he was making it so Mr. Green was too big and too explosive. And even if I did cast Mr. Green and they killed him, then Mr. Green might have passed out, like at that point, a bunch of tokens. Like I might have 3 creatures in play, all of which just got +2/+2. Michelangelo is still in play. Maybe I still have this mutagen token, which I think is really significant. By the way, folks in Richmond, if you happen to watch this and you're thinking about going to Richmond, do make sure to turn out and try to come up to us, because I believe we're going to have our own really cool giveaway. So if you see me or if you see Smitty at the event, if you see Gary, you're going to be in Richmond as well, right?
Yes. I meet up with Freeman and Freeman's friend tomorrow in Orlando, and then we all fly out on Friday morning to Richmond.
Yeah, so probably what'll happen is I'll probably hand out cards, hang out with Smitty and hang out, and you and everything, and hand out cards for a little while on Friday. And then when I cut out, I'll probably leave you with a hefty stack more to hand out to people that you want to. So probably leave you, and I'll probably leave you guys with at least a couple, 100 or 200 of them or 50 of them, or a bunch of them that you can hand out, and I'll make sure to have several for each of the members of our team. So it's gonna be cool. Smitty, any quick impressions from your early testing, and then we're gonna get into some. I'm gonna like kind of Bryn and doing some over the shoulder a bit, take things home. We have Jeremy on as well. That's awesome. Bring him on as
Sure.
well.
As you pointed out, Michelangelo, like most of the top decks got something. Blue green got Michelangelo and perhaps other stuff. Mono green unfortunately got better as they're now utilizing the nursery, which is a gigantic pain in the butt of boringness. And they also have the Leatherhead, who is
You're talking about this one, the sapling nursery.
Yeah, it's just a pain.
Yeah, it's really fast.
You really have to get ahead of them before they drop that. Otherwise,
Yeah, I tie bound, like I had somebody hit this in play. That was another game, but it was, yeah, I had to tie bind it, and then I had enough to finish him off. I already had Mr. Green in play, but yeah, it's frightening. It's really fast. What else were you saying?
unfortunately, the sidebinder doesn't stick on it, but sometimes one turn is enough.
Yeah, it was enough. It was just one activation, but it was enough that it kind of left him a little bit, out of position, and I was able to swing for the win. Obviously, some other games he would be.
That, and then the lessons, of course, got Cool But Rude, which is just really, really, really rude.
Yeah, you and I played that both.
It is it is a very rude card.
It is both cool and rude. It is well named. Yeah, my quick take on this is it's going to be a lot harder to hate on. Like, I mean, you're going to have to kind of more outrace red blue, because like graveyard hate is not going to stop cool but rude. Cool but rude will kill you through graveyard hate. It's really dangerous, but it really becomes a game of tempo at that point. If anything, I might even shave this deck to try to make it a little faster. I don't exactly know how or what that means. If you take out a monolith,
I've got
burns. I don't know. What's that?
I've got a little bit of plan of the shaving. The monolith does go down.
Yeah.
Just number less
just
than
to try to speed it up a little, get something going a little faster, maybe something disruptive.
There's a goofy idea that I tried a little bit that worked really well, but might not with Hearth Elemental. If you can bring that up.
Oh yeah, Hearth Elemental, right? Yeah, this guy's really frightening.
So if you level up,
so he can let you dump your hand as a sorcery. It's pretty neat. Like his Stroke of Genius is a pretty neat thing. And then he costs X, where X is the number of cards in your graveyard that are instants and sorceries.
If you level up the Cool But Rude, you can basically pitch your hand. Not basically, you can actually pitch your hand, maybe even get a bonus activation. And so in the example that I had, I did something like 16 damage with no, it was 19 because I had a monument too. So I did 19 damage just by casting Hearth Elemental. Now you're not, of course, always going to do that, but by leveling it up once, you also get to discard your hand, which is pretty okay most of the time with this deck, and draw 2 cards. And you have a guy waiting on the side that probably doesn't cost more than a mana or 2. So I've been fiddling with that as well. It's definitely not a popular idea. But one of the things you can also do is potentially maybe mash together Dan style spell elementals and lessons, so that after board, if they bring in a bunch of enchantment and artifact hate, you can pretty much blanket and then play Sunderflux, Hearth
Yeah, more
Element,
play like kind of mono elementals.
crap.
Yeah. Okay. That's definitely something that we'll test.
And
Okay,
last,
so
our
go ahead.
Reanimator deck got Does Machines, which is just a really cool card.
How do I spell that?
It's just DOES Machines. I don't think there's any
Yeah,
hyphen.
Does Machines. Yeah. Or Dose Machines, I'm sure. So
Yeah,
what
my friend's nephew is talking about Does Machines with the Black Soulstone. Because it's indestructible, so it'd be an indestructible creature.
Oh, that's sexy.
And then you know, like I said, we'll get another stone coming up the new Marvel set, but who knows what it is, but they accidentally spoiled it on the back of the packaging of the collector packs.
Funny.
So we will have a second stone.
Let's see.
Are you talking about this thing, the Terminus, or what are you talking about?
Yeah. That's this the Soul Stone, but it's the Terminus on there because they don't have the rights.
Right, they don't have the rocks. Yeah, okay, great. All right. Great, so that's the combo.
So it does cool stuff too. It can also pump your dudes later, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, that's about what I got. I've been playing a lot of lessons the last couple days. It's been really fun. I've been winning
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, exactly. So lessons looking really tough. Actually, lessons was what pushed me back into, and I was surprised in it, but it's kind of what pushed me back into this because again, Michelangelo just being so rough. So let me do this. Let's try to split things a little bit evenly. What do you have? You have Michelangelo Shuffle. You probably don't have lessons on your computer, right, Bryn?
No, I don't have the lessons
Great.
version with
So
the
let's stick to
Uber.
that kind of makes me happier anyways. I think people have seen kind of plenty of lessons in their life. Sorry, it won't seem as innovative or new. I think it'll be kind of a little bit fresher to check out Michelangelo. So this deck, I'll explain it. You know, again, you might have some new people coming in, checking out some of the replays. We tend to do the webinars live on Wednesdays at 2 p.m. Might get around to making this a bit more live, live attendee kind of thing. Mostly we've been putting up the replays for people. But anyways, so this deck, ton of 1-drops, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 1-drops. The Mockingbird being very versatile, a lot of late game potential. So if you draw a bunch of 1-drops, but you have a Mockingbird, a lot of times it can, have some outsized impact late in the game, as can Mindstream Merfolk is, really one of the key cards, one of the main cards of this deck is built around. Can, just draw a tremendous amount of cards with this. You can't even imagine. Everyone on this podcast has drawn at least 5, 10 cards at a time with Mindstream Merfolk and been like, and just, you obviously, do actually win the game at that point. We have a smattering of removal. This is due to, it's kind of David Mills style thinking. Split up if the counters and stuff like that, if they do similar stuff, it's way better to have kind of 1 of 4 different ones than 4 of 1. For example, instead of having 4 3 steps ahead or 4 any of these, intrusion or spell pierce or repulsive mutation, all 4 of them can stop, a mass kill effect of some sort that you probably want to stop, in different ways, that it's hard to see it coming, and that way it's harder to prepare against you, harder to game plan against you. But I do stick with the 4 tie binders. They're just so tough. They just win so many games. So this deck, you're going to really take things at people. The Drunith is, either at his best or close to at his best in this deck, and that's a good explanation of it. You get down. You're really going to go fast now on average with Michelangelo. Smitty, any more notes on this deck before we start playing it over the shoulder?
The Drunith is kind of like really, really nice with the Drunith, because sometimes before the bridge was difficult, but with Michelangelo,
it really smooths it. It does. It gives you, if you cast Michelangelo and double him, it's bad. I mean, you're
I mean,
gonna win that game.
go straight
They
to
don't want to with you.
copying roids and shit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You can easily at that point you have so much control. Well, because those mutagen tokens give you a lot more control over the size of your creatures.
Yeah,
You
we
know,
used
so
Hunter's talent for that. So
yeah,
it's a bit a better version of on theme Hunter's talent in that way.
yeah, for sure. Super duper. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna work on getting this promo particularly together for us. But you know, again, this deck is about developing what David calls a semi-soft lock. We'll talk about that more as future episodes happen. You know, I do want to be welcoming the new people in this episode, but I also want to keep things moving. You know, with David Mills' technology, his explanation of semi-soft lock, instead of a hard lock where you know that you win, you're certainly going to win. The idea of a semi-soft lock is you're probably going to win, and that's good enough in Magic. You know, you're well probably going to win. Your opponent has a very narrow opportunity to draw their way out of it. Very few cards that they can get out of things. With this deck, you can go so big, so fast. Again, I had a number of games where you go turn 2 Michelangelo, turn 3 Mr. Green. That's what we call Aurora Royd or whatever this guy's called, Mr. Green. But you know, when you go turn 2 Michelangelo, turn 3 Aurora Royd, then Michelangelo is going to become a 3/3. The Mr. Green is going to become a 3/5, and you know whatever you use to cast it, the elf or the gene pollinator that you cast early is going to get bigger as well. Actually, in that scenario, you can also cast one more 1-drop. So you could have a Cenote Scout that's also in play, and you could have cast that Cenote Scout after you cast your turn 2 Michelangelo. So turn 1, you can cast an elf, or it can be the pollinator. Turn 2, you can cast Michelangelo, then you cast Cenote Scout. Cenote Scout can then become a 3/3 if you don't hit a land. And then you cast Mr. Green the next turn. I mean, it's just really out of control. So you can really get on top. Yep.
I would really hope that you could put Mutagen Man in there. I don't know if you've seen him. So he's Mutagen Man. So he's double green and X, and he puts out X mutagen tokens. And but he also makes the mutagen tokens and the map tokens cost 1 colorless less. So then you don't have to dump mana into
I know what
it.
you're talking about. Yeah. Let me see. I'm in trouble. Let me try to move this screen. Let's see if I can find him.
I want to say it's Mutagen Man. But he's a 2/3 for double green and X.
Mutagen Man in the Living Ooze. Yeah.
Yeah.
And, yeah. So that's a real possibility. Okay.
Yeah, just the fact that he makes the tokens and the map tokens also 1 less is just like you just crack them. So like
you can track them right away. That's really neat.
Yeah.
So you get whatever size you can distribute whatever size you want, but these are 2/3 begin with.
He's got trample. I just noticed.
Oh yeah, exactly. The gratuitous trample. We love that from Drunith and Jackal. Okay, let me switch over the screen to Bryn. Bryn, who's very often been in the top 100 with this style deck on Arena, knows how to play it very, very well. Even though, by the way, aspirationally, to those of you who are new, Bryn was brand new probably a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. He's brand new, and now he's been in the top 100 several times on Arena. So he's just a terrific player, and just been great for our community. I'm going to make you the presenter.
Cool.
Bryn.
Yep.
And then it's going to really help my preparation for the event if I let Smitty take command of the event from here. Of course, you guys can kind of go round robin and close things out as you want, but from here, this will be kind of my addition to the show, and then I'll be back next week after Richmond. Really looking forward to Richmond. Looking forward to seeing some old friends. Reconnecting. We've got a terrific promo. Lawrence came up with a twist on the promo. I wanted to thank Lawrence for the +1/+1 counter, the stack and counter part of things. So yeah, we'll let Bryn and Smitty take things away with playing over the shoulder. Ranked play right now. It'll be fun.
Sweet. This will be my first game with his actual deck, so yeah, should be good.
We should
Holding it extremely well. I constantly keep one landers, just constantly keep one landers and get away with it.
Yeah.
As long as I have like a mana creature and say a send out scout, usually that's enough of an excuse for me to stick it out. This hand's fine. Nothing wrong with it. Pretty slow as it goes, but a lot of staying power. So we'll see how
Yeah.
it plays out. Good luck, guys.
Yeah, no mana accelerators, no elf, no pollinator for
Obviously,
turn one.
Smitty, you can somewhat narrate things and kind of explain things as they're going. As
Yeah.
Bryn plays himself.
Opponent has a tough decision.
yeah, apparently, or they're just one of those guys or dolls.
Yeah.
I love the ones that once they realize they're losing, they use like 3 time banks before they.
Yeah, I never understood that. I figured it was some type of ranking thing, but
Yeah, they're hoping we disconnect or something. Nah, they're just being obnoxious. They're not polite like you Dutch.
Exile a card, probably a mind string, right? Or
Yeah.
play a merfolk. Wondering.
Right. I would just cast Mind Spring here.
Yeah, figured too. Although on the other hand, yeah, it's probably gonna remove it and then
They're probably gonna kill it. Yeah. And then
yeah, and then we get another one, of course.
that's nice.
Yeah, so 2 options. Now we're not gonna go Mind Spring and Mockingbird. No, so Michelangelo. Ooh, oh wow, those are cool graphics. What? Yeah, what? And this one gives a +1/+1, right? Target creature. Okay.
Yeah, but make sure you play your Mind Spring first.
Yeah.
And you get to play. Well, you can choose. I don't
It's a
know.
legendary. Yeah. Okay. Cool. What were you saying, Smitty?
You can choose to play your multiversal for free, not pay 2 life.
Yeah. And then
Or-
what? Go green. Obviously, go green. Yeah. Let's see. Am I gonna tap?
Yeah, because you don't want to copy the Michelangelo.
Nah.
I don't think that works. He's a legend.
Yeah, only the Jackal. I think those copies prevent the legendary rule.
Yeah. Thanks,
See,
Gary.
who do we go on? Michelangelo?
I had to think about it for a second. Yes, I believe so.
She's gonna. Wow. Surprised he didn't remove it there. Surprised there's no.
The fact that he used a Shot the Sheriff and hand discard removal, he might have tried to prevent you from, like now he's got, what is that? The
Now
Stalker.
that's a Mockingbird target, my friend.
Yeah.
That is definitely a Mockingbird target.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah. Yeah. On the one hand, we could go Mockingbird target. On the other hand, we could go.
You could play Cub
Yeah.
first and then do the same thing, I believe.
Could we?
No,
Well, you'd be one short, yeah.
Yeah, I think one short. Yeah, I'm thinking otherwise we could go Cub, don't attack, and then next Mr. Green, but Yeah, let's do this. Seems more straight up.
Unfortunately, yeah, we don't have a mana critter. It's not
Yeah.
Yeah. No attack.
you kind of could have attacked there because he's probably not going to block with a slasher, and if he does, that's fine. Oh, never mind. Okay, arch enemy charge. not so bueno.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I'm gonna
Not
either
block.
take the hit.
If you take the hit, you go to down to 10.
Yeah,
You
look
can
down
always
to 10.
with the merfolk later.
What was that?
You can chump with the merfolk later. I wouldn't block.
Right.
Yeah,
You-
he's
you
not
want-
represent. If he like, obviously, if he had the 4-drop demon, then yeah, you have to block or you lose the game.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So-
The one that doubles damage.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like when you lose life. So I think what Speed's saying is like we use it as a blocker for like hopefully we get even better.
It's kind of cute with Tidebinder. I think it's Tidebinder.
Yeah. The cool thing about Tidebinder, it'll take away the Unstoppable Slasher's death touch as well
Yeah.
as the recursion.
Back, yeah.
Yeah. So what do? We
Smash.
don't attack here, or probably.
I think you just smash.
We smash with both?
You can leave the merfolk back, I guess.
Crazy. Smash. Okay.
Produce the emergency.
Okay.
Yeah, we really just needed that 4th mana, you know.
Yeah, like a ramp. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, there's the demon.
so what do I let him hit me? And
Um,
No, if you
because
let him hit you, you're dead.
yeah, but if I
no,
like,
he
does
has
a
to
trigger
figure
right
out how
now,
to
right?
Tidebinder correctly to turn off the trigger.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
So
So
yeah,
technically, I think you do let it hit you, and then you have to Tidebinder the
I
trigger.
agree. Yep. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and this is like a testing thing too. Is like to actually hit it right on. So there now you do the trigger.
Okay. Gary's right. Shocking news. He's almost always right.
Oh man, we still need. Oh my god, man, we just can't seem to get that 4th mana.
Oh, it's fine. We'll have it
Yeah.
next turn. Just go this. Go pollinator. Of
Now
course, he can fly over. So we're at one
Yeah,
life.
that's fine. I mean, you just gotta worry about what is it? The demon room, unholy annex.
Yeah, this is
because then-
GG's.
Yeah.
well, all right, so we lose.
Well, he had it. Jeez. Okay. It's crazy. It's like I was already like foretelling the event before it even happened.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah,
like
I
what we
think
could have
this-
done better. I mean, and it sucks because we really wanted to keep the merfolk, but I think there's a turn where we just play Cub, and then we just
Yeah.
pitch the merfolk,
Yeah.
and then hopefully Cub survives. I mean, the dude's obviously mono black, so he's playing like all the removal. But like if he
Yeah.
truly had the removal, I think he would have already got rid of Michelangelo like a long time ago.
Yeah, and so much of this Isengard shuffle or these shuffle types of decks are go for the mana first and then
okay.
kind of do stuff.
So I like this hand because of
Yeah.
how Mike was saying how fast it is.
Mhm.
It's like you go turn 1 the Germ Pollinator,
Yep.
into turn 2
Turn two,
Jackal,
Junius and Scout.
Tackle, and then copy Cinnabite.
Yeah.
It could, like I said, you're on the draw. It could
Yeah.
be
Oh, we'll see
more
what we draw,
powerful.
right? We
Yeah,
might draw something
it's not a
nasty.
bad hand going in blind.
Yeah.
But oh yeah, here we go. This is going to be the sneak deck. So I was talking with Feeney about doing like an Orzhov Blink because of this card here. Is
Yeah, this one, right?
it drain and gain, scry 1, and it's got flying as a 1/1 flyer. I think it's
Just not
super
bad.
busted.
What's he gonna sneak in?
Mike
Something?
shredder black-white deck too.
Yeah, he might try and mill half your deck.
Uh,
I don't know which one he
Yeah.
played. Unfortunately, I didn't read it. Yeah.
Cub,
Oh,
not
this
bad. We can
guy
go for
is
that next turn. Double Cub.
Oh yeah, I'd keep the Cub.
Yeah, can double
And
it
then
next
both the cool thing is now both Cinnabites now are 2/2s.
2/2s. Yep.
Yeah,
And we also
so
have a Mockingbird to copy this one. Not next turn. Oh, maybe next turn, kind of depending. Of course, if he removes it, then not. But now we can still have the Junith and then copy the go for Mockingbird. I feel like he's gonna sneak something in, but does he have something where there's like where he doesn't die, something like a 3/3 or something, or?
I still think you can block it to get rid of his sneak triggers. I mean, you still have
Oh,
use the
right, that's
token.
unblocked, right?
Yeah, it just needs to be blocked.
Yep.
So then he can't sneak.
Yeah.
He'll probably play the Beaver.
What
Post
I'll probably
combat.
do is go Junith,
Um,
copy the Scout. I'm wondering if he has a counter or something.
He's probably sitting on removal. I think the Scout's the right play because then it's like you're digging into the deck again more.
Yeah.
You haven't played a land for the turn, right?
I think I have.
Mhm.
Mockingbird, no need. Right? Are we gonna go? I
Yeah,
mean, we could do more digging, but then we have two. Nah,
I
probably
think at
move.
this point you're just looking for answers now.
Yeah, and we're swinging with 5 or 6 anyway. So it's not nice for him, but we'll see.
Yeah, it sucks that there's that starting town that's sitting in your hand. It's like it's the fourth land that you need for Mr. Green.
Yeah.
I think technically if you play Cub,
Yeah, I wonder if we could cast Mr. Green anyway. Probably 1, maybe 2. Yeah, I think if we cast it,
You'd like
if
it
you
looks like
cast
it, right?
Cub, do you have the 4 mana for?
I believe so, because then we have 2 for Botanical Sanctum and then 2 for the Gene Pollinator.
Mm,
Yeah, so we could like if this was a Mr. Green.
I mean, the good thing is we still hold it for a Tidebinder.
Yep.
Um,
So what do? We swing in here with a bird. This
we
one.
can't really swing in due to the fact that he's got a Cecil.
No, but with the bird, the C-Note Scout.
Oh, the Mockingbird?
Yeah.
I think we just keep
C-Note
it back because he's gonna sneak the beavers and try.
Right.
Is he helping? He has no cards in hand, or he's got 1.
He's got 2 now. Like he just drew. He
Okay.
had 1 and then he drew another one.
Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at the
Search your
small
library.
phone. I need to.
Yeah, I
I
get
need
it,
to
man.
put
I
it
get
on
it.
the. I need to put it on the
On the
actual
iPad or?
computer screen.
Yeah.
So
Let's
he's
see,
Splinter
so
Technique.
search your
Which-
library for a card. Put that
Yeah,
card into your
Demonic
hand.
Tutor. Smitty knows about that card.
It's true. Beautiful art too.
Also, no reveal. That's crazy. So he's not even revealing it, and it has a
No.
sneak for 2.
Yeah.
That's wow.
Yeah, they said that that's probably like one of the most busted cards in the set because it's literally a Demonic Tutor. There's no you lose 2 life. You don't have to reveal it.
Right.
It's a sneak
1
trigger.
black and 1
So it's
colorless
like
mana.
so a Cecil or a Dreamweaver swinging on turn 2. You can go get anything you need. Not
He
to
got
mention
a
the
hex. What did he get? He could have
He-
gotten
I
any
think-
card, and he went for a hex or a land. One of the 2.
yeah, he went for the Hex to get rid of the Cub because he's kind of scared that you're gonna try and hoof. I think you flash in the Tidebinder, so you just have a 3/2 body against Cecil.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Because at this point, you're just
now?
gonna. I mean, he's literally at no cards. You're at no cards. I mean, if you top deck,
Yeah. Cool. So let's see. 1, 2. Yeah. I have to
because
flash
if
him
you
in
don't
now. Like I
cast
can't
it,
flash
you
him in
just lose
later.
it.
Yeah, I can't flash him in later.
Yeah, you need to just put him out in the field because you need to keep the fourth land. Because like I said, I think your top deck's stronger than his top deck. I mean, you top deck a Mr. Green, you just
There we fucking go.
Speak of the dead,
Mr. Green.
wow. Yeah, see, yeah.
Satan
Like,
himself.
do I just buy lottery numbers now at this point? Because this is the second time I was like,
Yeah.
I call out that the one dude's got the unholy annex. He
Yeah.
has the unholy annex for the win, and then you top deck Overroid.
Yeah. Also tell us how many times we need to shuffle in Richmond because that would, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Careful when you tap. There you go.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm wondering, are we just gonna? But he could use a sneak. So there's 1, 2. So I want to keep my flyers to block.
He's got no cards in hand, right?
No. So the C note scout, I'm thinking attack with.
I mean, you can attack with. You can leave the block or the flyer, but you can attack with the 2 scouts and the 4/3.
Yeah, I can't attack with this scout because he has 2 flyers. So I want to keep 2 flyers behind. Yeah, and then the
Okay.
4/3 is a good one. Although, yeah, and I'll just chump block with the Gene Pollinator.
Sidebinder, scout. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but if I do the scout, then he can get a sneak in next turn.
No,
Then I'll just
I got you. You're like I said, if he pulls out a demonic tutor, he can go
Yeah,
search for anything off that
yeah,
one sneak.
yeah. Although he could cast it, he has the mana, right?
Right, but it's like, why would he want to cast it? Like you said, if you
Right.
attacked with your guys, he's like, why would I want to cast it for 4 when I can cast it for
Yeah.
2?
Yep.
And the same thing is with the Donatello's technique too. You know, that's another card that a lot of people.
Are we gonna copy the Mr. Green? Probably.
Yeah.
Got a Mockingbird.
Just go ahead and win the game.
Yeah. At this point, yeah, you just copy Overroid.
Say goodnight.
Yeah, just swinging.
How big are these guys? Super big.
Yeah. They're all like 7/7s, 8/8s, 9/8s, 7/9s. We don't even have that many lands, right? So yeah, we have like 3 lands plus a Pollinator, a Botanical Sanctum now, of course, in play.
Yeah.
All right.
Smash.
Hey, Brand, do you want to do some gymnastics?
Depends. Do I get to wear tights?
Of course.
Then yes.
You can hop on my account and play my Crazy Lessons version if you want.
Sure. I'll stop sharing the screen for a second then, and I'll try to log on there.
You know all the info, I think.
I believe so, yeah. See, the screen should be off now, right?
Yeah.
Great.
This will be purely for fun.
Yeah.
I am no lessons expert, but it might be fun.
Yeah, I've been talking to Freeman. Freeman says I should go into this weekend with Boros Dragons, which I'm doing surprisingly well online right now with it.
Makes me really happy that I'm not playing then. Because Clarion Conqueror was like gonna shit on my dreams.
Well, the other thing too is I just beat a Orzhov deck that so it plays the Zealot, the 3/2 Zealot.
Yeah.
But because I played Clarion, he can't activate the sacrifice ability for that.
Nice.
Let alone so like my burst light, he can't try and sack in response to me burst lighting the 2/2 menace, where if its power gets so high you can exile something. So he couldn't do anything.
Benavidez, I believe, is her name.
Yeah, so it's like I've just been doing best of ones, and I got into Plat 3 with it just to play some quick games.
Oh wow. Okay. That's great.
So, but Feeney also said that even though Boros Dragons is not like a lot, it's still performing well. Like it still took out the South America Regional Championship, so it's still putting out results.
All right, does it?
Okay, here we
Let's see,
go. We got the
is it this
screen.
one, Smitty?
No, go to Schmidt's Gay. It's more fun. It's you non-Americans might not know the reference, but Gary probably knows. You remember Schmidt's Gay from Saturday Night Live?
I do know Saturday Night Live. I just don't know. I might need to be told the skit.
It was
Crazy.
Adam
More.
Sandler, Chris Farley,
Okay, yeah.
and the beer was called Schmidt's Gay.
Mm.
So my friends make fun of me and sometimes call me Schmidt's Gay.
That's your nickname? Okay.
Gotcha.
They just call me Schmidt's Gay. All right, fire it up. This deck
See
is
this one, right?
fun.
I'm ready to go. Yeah,
Three
I'm ready to see this in
decks.
action. This is another deck that people were telling me that I should pilot this weekend.
This deck is amazing, but like this version is experimental. But I mostly stole most of the ideas from Finney, but the Heartfelt is my own.
Oh, the Heartfelt's great. I mean, like, if I could figure out how to play Heartfelt in like the Rakdos version, where we're discarding like Blood Gas, the Flamewake Phoenix, so then when you actually play the Heartfelt guy on creature mode, he actually has ferocious triggers. So your
All right.
Flamewake Phoenixes do come back.
Spire Buff, Grand.
Yeah, this is a keeper, right?
I mean, I'm liking it. I think it's good.
Yeah. Of course, we would want a cool but root in there, but
Yeah, like I said, we'll see what we pick up with the first grand trigger, you know?
yeah.
Okay.
I don't
He's
even know what that guy
1/1.
does. So we just play Artist Talent on Multiversal on red.
Yeah, you don't attack because then the goblin's going to kill it, because after the goblin dies, it gets a -1/-1 counter, so Granny would die.
Yeah, put a 1/1 creature.
Okay, fuck
Yeah,
it.
or
Matt,
we
whack it then.
we whack it.
You just whack it, and then you just start attacking, and then get your start filling up the lessons. Hopefully, we either draw a good lesson, or we might have to pitch the second Artist Talent. I don't know.
Discard a card. Yeah, probably Artist Talent, right?
I would choose that. But either one is fine.
Right? Or are we gonna go for Multiversal Passage? Probably not, right?
No, I think you need the third land just in case if they do take out Grand.
Wow. So the counter is a -1/-1 forever. Interesting.
Yeah. That's why I said if you were to attack into
Yeah.
it would have died because it would have got the.
Okay, we're not gonna use the discard.
Not yet.
Huh? Look at the top 3
No.
cards.
The Hearth Elemental is mad at me. It's like, damn it, Jason, you were trying to show me off and it's not working.
Yeah.
Right.
You want to
I'm
go?
not wearing my best dress, Jason. I thought you loved me. Let's see.
Tap blue and tapped.
And what do we do?
Talent.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think you just play the Artist Talent because you can't really. Yeah, you can't really dive into there. But your next turn will actually dig now.
I'm wondering because like he'll probably keep one of his. Yeah, I'm just wondering if like as an
That's
option.
fine. I mean, we just like I said, we just hold it back.
Yeah,
Because
like
Grand's like once you hit 3 lessons,
Yeah.
then Grand's static ability comes in effect.
Yeah, fair enough. Yep. Hello. Let's see if
Next
we have a
turn,
cool.
we might just level up Artist Talent.
Do we have any cool? No. Okay. Next level up Artist Talent. Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, no blocks.
Oh yeah.
What does
Yeah.
he have? Oh, he played the goblin. So
Yeah.
we're playing against goblins.
There's my boy. Cool but rude. Okay, so here you can go ahead and play Cool but Rude.
Interesting.
So you play that, then you discard a card.
You'll discard
So
a hearth.
whenever you attack, you may discard a card. So, but then
Yeah.
if we're not attacking, then we just have a Colbert root there, right?
Right, but we're
Yeah,
gonna
but
have
it's fine though. We still have the heart. We still have the talent trigger. So you need the talent trigger to dig for more land.
This one.
the shotgun's about to come out. Attack.
Oh, you wanted me to attack with Grand Grand?
I did.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
because at this point you need to draw a second card. You just have to get
Interesting, okay.
yeah. Well, because it's right now like you're not doing anything, and it's
I
like
agree.
he's gonna get caught. He's gonna get ahead based off board state. At this point, it's like
But we're gonna
we
draw.
needed that fourth land for Grand static ability to go really well. Because then at that point, we just start discard, like we just play the lesson to go get another lesson.
We're gonna draw a River Pyre Verge. Don't worry.
Yeah. So we have a
Um,
Monument to Endurance.
So yeah, go ahead and attack with Grand. they've got
Before
all-
casting the Monument, or?
No, they've got Mob Boss, so we need to find a way to kill that, or we're dead.
Yeah, if they tap to they're gonna add 4 goblins to the field, and then they still have that goblin enchantment.
We're just gonna draw
There's the
a
land.
pitch the artist talent.
Yeah, pitch the artist talent.
Probably gonna decline. Or
Play, discard the monument.
really?
Yeah, you at this point right now, you're literally could die next turn because again, if he has a token outlet stack, he gets to attack with everybody.
Play your island.
I can't right now, but
Nope. Yeah, play the island.
but I can't right now.
Why not?
Because it's still
See?
blocked. It's
Oh, he's
still
in combat. He's in combat.
Yeah.
So post combat, it's he
Yeah.
gets to play the.
I could kill the mob boss, right?
Yeah, you can, but not now. Can
I
you do it
can.
now?
Yeah, I think so.
Then yeah, I would kill
Oh,
it
yeah.
now to keep your
Right.
Grand. Yes,
Yeah. Save Grand for another turn. Love it.
and then you have
Discard a
visions,
card,
and then visions
decline.
will cost.
Play the island up the cool but rude.
Yeah, I think you need one more lesson in there to and then
Yeah.
Shotgun's a little short right now on shells.
yeah.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna lose the
There,
Grand
so
Grand.
there was his goblin guy
Yeah.
that now makes him. Whenever he loses a goblin, now you'll take damage twice, and then he'll gain 1 from the enchantment.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Okay. We might not win this one.
We might not. But we'll see. We're semi-soft locked, I suppose. There's a way we can draw out of this probably.
Damn it. My baby done me dirty. Okay.
You forgot to buy her food. If you wanted her some muffins and some chocolates, you didn't buy him Smitty.
Go ahead and cast.
I think you cast the Besiege first,
The
or can you
Besiege?
get the Wisdom? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
cast,
Is it?
right? Yeah.
Is it? It's not letting you draw the 3, unfortunately. We're 1 spell short. You could swing with Grand and try and get.
Yeah, I'm wondering, do we discard the Multiversal Passage?
I think so.
You can, yeah.
Yeah. Just draw an
Yeah,
extra
because you need a
card.
dig. You need a dig to get rid of that the one.
Put one of those. Oh, interesting. Firebending
Yeah.
lesson maybe to get rid of the Bogart.
It's a 2/3 though.
Yeah. Another cool but rude.
Take the lesson.
Take the lesson because you want to increase the lesson count.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that hurt you this game is not having the
Let's
lesson
see.
count. Because if you
I
would have
could
had
discard-
the,
I could
if you
discard the entire hand and draw 2.
I don't mind.
I don't mind that because then Grand now goes active, and then if you have 1 red and combustion off the top,
I could draw 2 cards. Yeah, doesn't seem too bad. Decline. Discard a card. Draw 2.
yeah, because now she's active now, and then he'll take 2 more damage again from. Now, can you imagine if you would have had the second cool on Rude on this on top of that?
Yeah, are we gonna attack here? I wonder. Because
I mean, we're just dead. We're just dead anyways by the Alpha
Yeah,
Strike.
we're toast, but
Oh, we're toast anyway. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
it was fun to try.
Discard a card.
Yeah.
Try again if anybody wants to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like I
we're
said,
also
not having
getting
that,
onto the
not
1 hour mark, so I'm wondering. Whenever you attack, you may. What are we gonna do? Discard the Storm Chase? Why not?
yeah, that's fine. But if you would have had the Wisdom go off, you would have had 3 cards instead of 1 card, and then you would have discarded those 3, which would have been 6 more damage with Cool Butt
Cool.
Rude off the creature that makes you discard the hand.
Let me look
So,
at this
like-
this battlefield. So if we didn't attack with Gran, why? Like how? Like we would be at 1 life, right? Or like how would we?
So
get
you're
to
at
the-
1 life, but then he can sacrifice the. He could have sacrificed the
Oh, this
Fnatic
one,
Firebrand.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he has mana to pump into the Blastonaut. So it's like you were
Sweet.
dead.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. What are you guys thinking? Are we gonna do 1 more? Do you want to talk about Richmond?
I like 1 more. I want to
Yeah.
see what that can do a little bit.
Yeah. Like I said, I feel like if you would have had like a firebending lesson like early to get that Gran alive on.
Yeah.
She wasn't alive like for the longest time.
Yeah.
Which is unusual, but happened.
Yep. Happens.
But we did see Cool Butt Rude do what it needs to do.
Yeah. Yep.
And that's, like I said, that's not taking into account if you would have played the Wisdom with lessons already fully alive.
You can keep this passage tapped.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think you can keep it just because you make your lessons live, and you have removal.
Ooh, are we still gonna, or are we gonna do the chaser?
Oh, this is great. I think you just play the Chaser's talent or the Storm Chaser's talent just to put some sort of. What did he play? Just land?
Yeah, green, white. Yeah, I'm wondering, or do we play the multiversal passage for red and keep like if he puts a creature on the board, we.
No, island talent, island chaser.
Yeah. You wanna be proactive with your creatures on this
Yeah.
because you got to remember your otter now is gonna just get huge.
Yeah.
Hopefully he plays like Badger Mole, nothing else. Or
I mean, either way.
nothing else is fine.
Oh, he
Yeah.
just kills it with the 4 damage spell. I think he's
Multiversal.
playing against allies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
multi-red, and then Iroh's demonstration. Click the right button.
Yeah.
Nice.
Smitty often clicks the wrong button, so he has to remind himself.
Yeah, great.
And let's swing for 2.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
we're like an artist talent away from bliss here.
Okay, he has a rest in peace, which isn't nice.
But we drew the
That-
right one. Cool but rude.
We drew cool, Rude.
Hold on a second. I'm not sure.
I think you pay the 2 life, go red, and then you hold the firebending thing, but you play cool but rude.
Okay.
You could also play another lessons too. So you could play
well, we got rest in peace, so I'm not sure.
Yeah.
no, at this point you're just trying to put bodies out on the field to be more aggressive. So the Storm Chaser's talent for sure.
Talent, not lesson.
What's that, Smitty?
You meant talent, not lesson.
Yeah. He's got the
Lesson, but you meant talent.
the one drop enchantment class. Basically putting out board presence. Like I
Yeah,
said, all the cards,
My bad.
are so close to the same name now. It's
I'm not trying to
insane.
bust your balls, dude. I was just confused. I was like, no, don't cast your lesson for no.
Look at the top three. Put those. Yeah, I'm wondering if we discard anyone, because he excels.
You're only gonna for as long like you're always only gonna get one card from that because
Because he has the exile.
because rest in peace.
Yeah.
Unless
so I'm
you have
wondering,
a-
like, if it's good anyway, but
Attachments.
discard
I
this
think
one.
you just no. I think you discard the other one. You're never gonna hit 3 on lessons. And yeah, I believe the wisdom was the one that you should have dropped because unless you hit a boomerang basics, you're not getting rid of that. You know what I mean?
Smitty's wrong again.
Let's see what are our options here. Of course, we can get rid of this with the firebending lesson, unless he has like
Yeah, you want to get
or
rid of
something.
it. You want to get rid of it.
Draw a card. Whenever you discard a card, deal 2 damage. Probably too early for that. You have a monument, which would get a 2/2. Probably just get rid of it. And then I'm wondering.
Because that lets him gain life and draw cards
Yeah,
off that.
I'm
Because you're
wondering.
playing the ally deck.
Probably go lesson. Let's see if we can draw some. Ooh. Like, why can't I? How the? Oh, probably this button. Yeah. Okay.
Browser.
Yeah, I want to see.
View browser.
Probably artist talent, right? Because we have Colbert Root already. Or do we go for second Colbert Root? We have a Grand. Might be cool. Why not? Let's go.
All right, let's do it.
Why not?
Oh, we're not leveled up yet, but okay. It's good we drew a
Yeah,
land.
I was gonna say we needed to level up, but it's okay though. So now you play the land, you play the grand, and then now Cool but Rude gets really nasty. Not to mention we have
Canter's tapped. Okay, so we go
What-
here. We upgrade both of them. Or
what did
yeah,
he play? What did he
Oh,
play exactly?
if a triggered ability, basically a double trigger.
Oh,
I
the
think
elemental.
we can go Quarry Monastery, but
We're
then
probably gonna level up Cool but Rude if we haven't yet.
Yeah, you need to level up 1 at least.
Yeah. And then I'm wondering if we cast this one. Yeah, okay, let's do this.
I almost want you to like swing with Grand to get that draw trigger, but it's like because we need to find a way to get rid of her. But you have no mana left, so now it doesn't make sense to attack.
Discard a card.
Yes.
Yeah, at that point you just discard a card.
Is he gonna die? Probably.
Almost. They're almost dead.
Yeah, he's dead. Like he can't. Like, what's he gonna do? So let's go.
Yeah, he's dead. There we go.
Can happen that fast?
Hey, we got one.
Can happen that fast?
The stream's so slow I can't even read it. All I see is the victory.
Jay was right
So
though.
that's all that matters.
Yeah.
We should have
It's
leveled
like-
up Cool but Rude the turn before.
Yeah, interesting. Yep. What did we do instead? I think instead we played like a talent or something, right? Or
No, we had an opportunity to pick artist talent, but we chose the second Cool but Rude, which was the correct play. Because it showcases the card for 1. 2,
yeah, that's why I did it. Yeah.
Yeah, unless you, like I said, unless we had a way for boomerang basics, at that point the one card was only going to get us 1 card, but the other card was going to get us 2 cards
Yeah.
and discard a card. So it was going to trigger cool but rude, but also give us 2 cards.
This
Compared
one,
to that
event
wisdom
attachments,
card.
right? Or
Yeah, instead of the
Sorry about
yeah,
that.
I would have discarded the wisdom and not
Yeah.
that card.
interesting.
Yeah,
Okay,
that,
more interesting distinctions.
that was my bad.
It's okay. Like I said, the stream's a little bit. I couldn't see half the stuff. Like I said, I gotta put it on my monitor instead of. I'm usually always on my phone, and in order for me to like see better, I need to put it on the actual computer.
Where are you physically located today, Gary?
I'm in Orlando, and then
Ah,
I'll meet with Freeman and his friend at the hotel tomorrow, and then we'll be able to play test and go over. I got the same kind of style room that I got for Richmond, where it's like there's 3 beds, and then there's like a living room with a sofa bed that has like tables and
nice.
chairs and shit.
Is that
So
a hotel in Richmond?
yeah. So I got it's a home. Basically, it's like a hotel slash stay hotel kind of thing because they give
Nice.
you a full kitchen, they give you a full size refrigerator, and then it's like you have the dishes and stuff and cooking. Like they have a microwave and a stove
Okay.
and stuff. So it's like almost like a I don't
Like
know
a home
how
away
it's
from home type of thing.
yeah, like an extended stay.
Nice.
So I should bring steaks, is what you're saying.
Yes, and some wine and dining.
Yeah. So
So Richmond has some beautiful restaurants, and they have, I'd say at least 2, probably more, really good wine shops. One's called Barrel Thief, the other's called J. Emerson. I don't know if you're a wine guy or not, but I am. So if you get interested in wine, let me know, and I will point you in the right direction to get a really nice bottle that's not like fucking Camus bullshit. Don't drink any Naomi in front of me. I'll lose so much respect for you. Throw that
well,
shit.
guys, it's been a good stream for sure.
Yep.
I'm excited to see everybody in Richmond on Friday.
Yeah.
So
Almost everybody.
that's gonna be there.
Yeah. I really wanted to come also. We were in Orlando, of course, like last weekend, not like this weekend, but the weekend before.
Yeah. I was mad that my flight was pushed back a day.
What was that, Smitty?
You really wanted to fuck up your time zones more?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like never be able to sleep again. I know.
Yeah.
I would love for you to have done that, but that's just because I'm selfish.
Yeah. I have Mike to appreciate for that. He was like, no, don't book. I was like, okay. If Mike didn't say that, the flights would have been booked, so there's that.
Yeah, man. Thanks for indulging me on my goofy deck as well.
Yeah.
I think the deck has potential. Again, like I said, that 4/5 creature could be if you have Grand active. Does the adventure side also cost 1 less?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like at that point you play Wisdom, get 3, then play that card for 1 red because you have plenty of lessons. Discard now 6 cards. Cool but Rude's on the field. That's 12 damage just off those 6 cards
So
for 3 mana. Like I said,
did-
I could see myself playing that deck and doing some shenanigans like that.
I did
And I think that's what Freeman was talking about. Like, dude, if you can play that deck.
I did 19 with it is the most so far, I think. But there's also another cool game where I played with Cool But Rude, and I had 2 accumulate wisdoms, and so I hit him with 6, just casting those, and then I had 7 cards plus 3. So of course, I was forced to discard those 3, and that was another 6, and that was the end of the game.
Wow.
Yeah.
Versus Jeskai Control, no less.
That's impressive.
It was a cool. I've always enjoyed playing the deck, and I think Cool But Rude just kind of makes it some good. And I would probably never play it in a big tournament because the smarties would play lessons better than I did. But it's a damn cool deck.
Yeah, it is. I like it. Like it. All right, guys. Whoever's going to be in Richmond, have a lot of fun. I hope to be seeing some pictures in the WhatsApp group and stuff. Probably plenty. And
Will do.
there's a great giveaway that Mike's been building, of course, with Lawrence for the +1/+1 counters. I was like, that's smart. So yeah, clear. It's like, yep, of course, it makes sense. Yep. So good job.
Always a
Yep.
pleasure, gentlemen.
Yep.
Sounds good, guys. Take care, and I'll talk to you guys soon.
Take care. God bless.
God bless.